wanted to say.
We got this one in the bag!
Where'd you get a bag?
Why aren't they doing anything? They're just standing around.
Guess we
Relax,
better.
Morty.
I saw a thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
"30 seconds till Jit goes ham in the dollar store, Morty." Blood has been spilled, Morty, for the first time in this game.
Playing my game now.
This way.
That's away!
Here we go, Rick. The battle's about to go.
Let me
Oh,
through.
jeez, Radiant's courier just got
It
killed.
ain't started already.
I thought it started.
Let's go north!
No, south.
Good idea!
'Cause it was mine.
I'll do legs this time.
Okay.
Out!
Okay. Good idea.
Cause it was mine.
You're a goddamn hero!
That's what if I do. Yep.
Yep. Me first.
Hit the road.
Ow!
Is that a squirrel?
Come on! No. Yep.
Yup.
It was not meant.
Out of my way!
Hey! When it's not as fun as hitting.
Not one bit fun. Oh, yes!
After you.
After you!
Ah! You
You
go
go
first.
first!
How many levels is that?
My turn! Go on! I know!
When can I hit? Three.
Oh, the Tiger's carrier just got killed.
Yes, we better.
Yup. Oh,
Okay.
hit the road.
Ow!
After you.
After you!
Guess we better.
Yep.
Not meant to be.
Good idea.
Cause it was mine. Let's go!
Yep.
Yep.
You should have put
this time.
Okay.
There we go again.
You
You
go
go
first.
first. Good idea.
'Cause it was mine.
Hey. Oh no.
You first.
No, please. Me first.
Yeah.
It's going.
Orders. Yours. But I this part.
You won.
When can I hit something?
Who's stopping you? Hey, you go.
Is that a squirrel?
Come on.
Which one is hitting?
Not one bit fun.
Have we got a light?
Oh. Guess we better.
Yup.
Oh, Dyer's courier got killed. Are you kidding me? Weak.
My turn. Out of my way.
Where'd that bloody light come from?
Welcome into the earth.
Let me through.
Ow.
This way.
That's away. Guess we better.
Yup. When can I hit something? This way.
That's away.
Radiant's courier got killed. You know how much stuff he was carrying?
Yep.
Yup.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack.
Running's not as fun as hitting.
Not one bit fun.
Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack.
Hey,
Nice.
after you.
After you. I'll do legs this time.
Okay.
Let's go!
Let me through.
Ow! I like this part.
Whoa! They just killed Radiant's courier.
No, south!
Good idea.
'Cause it was mine.
You go first.
Good idea.
Killing spree. Double
There was a
kill.
clipping
Oh,
issue.
man.
There was a hit detection issue.
Don't get any big ideas.
Any what?
Dyer's courier. He bit the big one. There's a job opening, in case anyone's interested, for courier.
Man, you might as well save that energy because Radiant has fortified their structures.
Is that squirrel?
Come on.
Ah, the enemy's bottom tower. It's gone. We did it.
I saw a thing.
Hands off.
It's like
I'm the dead. Good though, it's good.
you too.
Out of my way.
Hey,
After him.
guess we better. Hit those guys.
I just had an idea.
So did I. Oh, is that squirrel?
Come on. Hey. Fire.
My
My turn.
Regeneration! Good idea.
Cause it
Oh,
was
jeez, Rick,
mine.
the top tower's getting hit. Come on, get with it.
Nothing.
You
You
go
go
first.
first. I'll do legs this time.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, cause Radiant just fortified their structures.
Me first.
Bounty!
Let's go north.
no, south. Guess we better.
Yep. Good idea.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower is gone. Turn them right.
No, not again.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good.
40, bottom tower under attack.
Oh!
I saw a thing.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Running's not as fun as hitting.
Not one bit fun. Out of my way.
Hey! Why there?
Who knows? I won't forget.
Yeah! After you.
After you. Yep.
Yup.
Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
Hit them. Yep.
Yep. Don't mind if I do.
This way.
That away. Guess we better.
Yep. When can I hit something?
Who's stopping you? Oh,
Okay.
hey, you were on fire!
Not me!
No, me!
It's a killing spree!
Double kill. Oh, middle tower's under attack.
Oh boy, you really should be proud of yourself, you know?
Get yourself together!
Who, me? Yep.
Yep. And the mine!
Selfish. Why there?
Who knows?
Let me... Invisibility! This way!
That away!
After you!
After you! My turn!
Initiating killing.
I just got smarter.
No!
Hit them, battle.
Radiant's courier got killed! You know how much stuff he was carrying? Oh, jeez, he's dominating! Well, looks like we got ourselves a triple kill here, Rick.
Morty, quit acting like a detective.
I'll be like this.
Oh, you're on
Mega kill. Morty, I'm gonna combine mega kill.
No,
Oh, it's an ultra kill.
Wake!
Oh,
Illusion!
separated at birth.
Not hardly.
Morty, Middle tower. Might want to look at it.
Middle tower's under attack!
No,
Oh,
me!
man!
Running snoring!
Tank bro, tank.
Again? When can I hit something?
Oh man, looks like the Tiger got to Roshan just a little bit before everybody else.
Selfish.
Yep.
Yup. Good idea.
Cause it was mine.
Yeah.
You go first.
Even better when I fire twice.
Hitting stuff is fun.
Oh, jeez, middle tower's under attack!
I saw a thing.
Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack!
Boy, watch out! It's a killing spree!
You become past tense.
Oh, jeez, middle tower's under attack! Radiant just fortified their structures! You know what I'm talking about?
Why there?
Who knows?
Give it back.
Me first.
We're looking at you. Running's not as fun as hitting.
Not one
Your
bit
bottom
fun.
tower's under attack!
That's be better.
Yep.
Hit the road.
Ow! I'll do legs this time.
Okay.
My turn.
We all owe a life to the fates.
Guess we better.
Is that a squirrel?
Come on.
Good idea.
Because it was mine.
Can we do it, like? This way.
That's away.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray! Oh boy, killing spree.
Hey, I was thinking.
Oh,
But I did.
cause it was mine.
Ow!
Man, you might as well save that energy, because Radiant
go
just
fast.
fortified their structures!
Invisibility.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! They took out the enemy's top tower!
Oh, I
Let's
can't
go
believe it.
north.
What a
Go,
wonderful
go.
thing.
time. Yep.
Yep. Out of my way.
Hey. Running's not as fun as hitting.
Not one bit fun.
I saw a thing. Why there?
Refugees.
Let me through.
Me
first.
first.
Oh, Rick! He's dominating now! He's dominating!
You wanna hold on to your hat? That was a mega kill. That's 5, baby. 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
This way.
That's away. Good idea.
'Cause it was mine.
Ooh, they took out the enemy's middle tower! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
We better. On.
And all hurt.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll do legs this time.
Boy, do you know that Roshi guy that just got killed by Tires? He owed me money.
Cold and sweet.
Oh, your top tower's under attack.
Go! Get going!
Wubba lubba dub dub!
After you.
After you.
My day.
Good idea.
Cause it was mine.
Yep.
Yup.
Killing spree! Oh!
Let's go north.
Looks like dire structures are fortified.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely better.
Dumb enemy denied their top tower. Took out the enemy's middle tower.
That's what I call
So, I guess it's time to...
I am Ricky.
For our fathers gone beyond the hills!
Your turn to ban! You better pick your hero. 5 seconds. Hello, it's your turn to pick! Your turn to pick.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron. Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
I speak softly, but carry a sharp knife.
What are we here for again?
Trying to help these guys win a game.
Win the game? Right, yeah, okay.
As you bid. It's in the bag.
Um, 30 seconds to game start.
Quickly.
Who's that blowing the horn? Can somebody stop blowing that horn?
Into the shadows. Since you did it like that.
Ooh, first blood.
First blood. Come on,
Truth
not
be
jinx
known,
on me.
you didn't do too much there. You killed a person. Who cares?
At your service. Whom shall I kill? I sprint. I'm under attack. Yes. Ah! Oh, look, it's me. I see you. Ah. Yes. Ah. Oh, as you bid. Like a whisper. Quietly now. Here I am.
Well, well, well. Look at the cat drugged in.
Drugged? Is he on drugs?
Even stealthier. I'm not ready. See here. Dispatched. I go in silence. Quickly, quickly. Oh, yes. Silent as smoke. Quiet as cat's feet. Silent as smoke. Killing. I think not. I'm under attack. I go in silence. My cunning grows. Dispatched. Silent like smoke. A new target. See no evil. Whom shall I kill? I sprint. Like a whisper. Here I am. Quietly now. Look in your eyes. Quiet as cat's feet. Yes. Yes. As you bid. Oh, look, it's me. Post haste. Quickly, quickly. Expect to see less of me, since you put it like that.
Whoa, killing spree!
Yes.
Oh!
That.
At your service. Oh, as you bid. Oh, as you bid. Quiet as cat's feet. See no evil. Quickly, quickly. I sprint.
Force field leads me to believe the Dire just fortified their structure.
Post haste.
Let's get
I close my eyes. Dispatch. Yes.
skin you for that.
Silent as smoke. look, it's me.
Initiating killing spree mode.
At your service. Quietly now. No. Yes. Whom shall I kill?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Liquidated assets. Oh, yes. Like a whisper.
Oh, jeez, Radiant's courier
As
just
you
got killed.
bid. I'm under attack. Since you put it like that.
Oh, jeez, he's dominating.
Here I am. I sprint. Quickly. Attack. Quiet as cat's feet. Like a whisper. Here I am. Oh, yes. Smoke for your time. Yes. Quickly.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack.
See no evil. For services rendered. I go in silence. Dispatched.
You understand who you're dealing with?
Yes. Oh, look, it's me. As you bid. Quietly now.
Oh boy, your top tower's
At
under
your
attack.
service. Post haste.
Silence is broken.
Silent as smoke. At your service. Quiet as cat's feet. Quickly.
Your tower's under attack.
Flashmate!
Oh, jeez, your top tower's under attack.
Evil. for me. Yes.
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
Whom shall I kill? Since you put it like that. I go in silence.
Morty, you're not gonna like this. The top tower is under attack.
Oh, sheesh!
As you bid.
Your top tower's under attack.
As you bid. Oh, look, it's me. Yes.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray!
I sprint.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's a killing spree over here!
Faster and stronger. You're mine now. Quickly.
You gotta get serious!
Post haste. Oh, yes. Quickly. I go in silence. Here I am.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work.
See no evil.
Your top tower's under attack. Oh, your top tower's under attack. You know, Morty, it sometimes feels like they don't even care.
Oh, as you bid.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone!
Dispatched.
Serves them right! Your bottom tower's under attack!
At your service.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good.
40 bottom tower under attack.
It's a killing spree!
Faster and stronger.
A spare rib.
I sprint.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, because Radiant just fortified their structures.
Cat's feet.
Bottom tower is Gonzo, baby.
Oh, Rick! He's dominating now! He's dominating!
How I strike. I'm under attack.
Oh, the enemy's top tower's fallen!
40, middle tower. You might want to look at it.
Oh, the middle tower's under attack!
Quietly now.
Players disconnected. This is why I say local land is the way to go, Rick.
Whom shall I kill? Smoke in your eyes.
It does not bring me sorrow.
Oh, look, it's me. Yes. As you bid. Post haste. At your service. Oh, yes.
Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
See no evil. Here I am. Silent as smoke. Quickly. Oh, look, it's me. Yes.
Killing spree. Wubba lubba dub dub!
Why prolong the inevitable? Quickly. Dispatched. As you bid. Quiet as cat's feet. Like a whisper. I go in silence. Quietly now.
Oh my god! Four in a row. He's now dominating. He's dominating, Rick.
Marking this in my journal. This is a day to remember. There was a monster kill. This is some godlike stuff.
The veil is
Double kill.
Whom shall I kill? I sprint.
Looks like dire structures are fortified.
Oh, as you bid. This
Morty,
as you
killing
bid.
spree.
Dead on the dotted line. Since you put it like that.
I love it, Morty. Ownage. I love it.
Here I am. Silent as smoke. Quickly. Yes.
Radiant just fortified their structures.
Quiet
You know what I'm
as
talking
cat's
about?
feet.
Own it! You can say it really fast, a bunch of times it starts to not make any sense. Own it!
Own it!
Own it!
Own it!
Own it!
Ah, the enemy's bottom tower. It's gone. We did it. Oh, you're gonna do this.
Oh, yes. I sprint. Post haste.
Ooh, they took out the enemy's middle tower! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
Yes. I go in silence.
I love it.
See no evil. Oh, now it's on. Like a whisper. Who shall I kill? Whom shall I kill? Quietly now. Silent as smoke. Yes.
Whoa! The enemy's top tower got destroyed!
Quiet as a cat's feet.
Axe says thank you.
Shit! Holy shit!
Oh, look, it's
Oh,
me.
screw that guy. Screw that guy or girl. Screw that person.
I sprint. Whom shall I kill? Quietly now.
Killing spree. Whoa! Ownage.
Dispatched. Going for me. Steel and temper.
Enemy's middle barracks just got wrecked, baby!
Silent like smoke.
Oh boy, Morty looks came back. I guess they're a little disconnection. Minor inconvenience.
Whoa! The enemy's top tower's fallen!
barracks just got riggedy wrecked, son!
As you bid. Yes.
Oh my god! Four in a row! He's now dominating! He's dominating,
Hooray!
Rick!
The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray!
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
Oh, own it.
This just in! The enemy's bottom man, I can't believe it! You got mega creeps! You got a bunch of mega creeps!
Quickly. Go for me. See no evil. I go in silence.
now you need to start to look to fight if you're on the side of Navi Jr. They can't let Moneymaker set this pace. They are so far behind. They need to be looking for the pickoffs. I think, you know, maybe looking for these skirmishes in while the Lifestealer still wants to sit on the lane, find his farm. Because the DK isn't getting any objectives in the Dragon form.
It's gone.
You're going towards that Blink Dagger, so yeah, he's looking for the engage coming out here for the DK. And if Juice as well, not too far away from that dash, so I think that's where... do you wait around for the BKB though? I think the BKB... Moneymakers are slowly but surely just taking things around the map. You know, they'd probably look towards the top lane next. And the net worth difference, 3k in favor in the side of Moneymakers here. Yeah, Godly Juice just having to play, again, just playing himself away from this one. The Satyr Tormentor just looking to scout out here for BB. BB has the Hawks as well. So these traps coming through from the TA. This is the rotation. Bignum even stolen the Breathe Fire, so he's got himself the Green Fire, that Wildfire to come out here for Bignum. And again, just like Wildfire, a little bit stronger and goes a little bit further than normal fire, thanks to, well, it's gone now because he's got sticky bombs, but again, thanks to the Arcane Supremacy, you know, you have to stack it up just a little bit higher. They're going to be able to go onto Eagle. No, the wall comes out. He can't close this gap. They're going to go back onto Shadow Fiend now as well, caught in the connected field. And damage Bignum. Did they get the kill now as well? The Pulverize coming out onto the Beastmaster. Beastmaster trying to run himself away from this, where the damage is going to be stacking up. It's going to be way too much, and BB, he should go down. Dragon Knight's got the Breathe Fire in 1 second, and whatever he tries to do, he's not going to be able to get himself away from this one. Richmond, he does pick up the kill, and now this is what I was talking about. Navi Jr. setting the pace. He hit a good couple of items. Godly Juice will be getting out his Desolator now as well after this next treat wave, and it was just a good 5-man rotation to set up onto Moneymakers to get the kills. I like the Roar. The Beastmaster quick heads up play, sees the onslaught coming towards his Shadow Fiend and doesn't want him to be pulverized, so he gets that Roar off, but the glimpse back into the Static Storm. They have the lockdown in other ways and were able to get the kill. You know, really good fight there, taking down 3 heroes on the side of Moneymakers from Navi Jr. And they close that 3k net worth gap all the way back down to 1,000 gold. Get the Templar Assassin to the Desolator. Igor gets taken down, so his BKB gets slowed down there as well. BB going to that Helm of the Overlord. And yeah, he gets slowed down as well. Gonna get close to the Vlads. Not going to be too far away from that one. How's the Lifesteal looking? He's got himself the Sacred Relic, and so 1,300 more gold. He's going to be able to get himself over to the Radiance. And Juice, I mean, Juice isn't on the TA. It's not a hero that's shy about building an MKB. You know, BKB and Blink Dagger next, but the TA could absolutely go in for an MKB if he thinks that maybe the Shadow Fiend's going to go in for the Butterfly as well. Just pick up the, yeah, Blink into the BKB, into that MKB. Lucas gonna TP himself up to the top lane. Did he want to try and defend this tier 1 on the side of Navi Jr.? Because he will be able to siege down this tier 1 quickly. At least TA to be able to clean up onto the creep wave. Catapult will still stand. Fortification comes out. Got to be careful though. 4 out of the 5 heroes here from the side of Moneymakers moving top. So Juice just finds a farm, slows down onto Slayer. Yeah, just saying, I see you, Peekaboo. Right clicks, telekinesis coming through. TP from Riddies now as well. Tombstone's gonna be dropped. The trap stolen from Bignum, but you can see there's gonna be a rotation out here. Richmond just hiding himself back in the trees. Doesn't want to reveal. The Dragon Tail come through now as well. The lockdown onto Lucas, stacking Storm on the back lines. But again, that Tombstone is still up. Slayer will go down, and Riddies gets the kill in the Static Storm. This is going to be a fight around it. Yeah, the Roar comes through now as well. The Fear onto the Primal Beast. He's still going to trample. Pulverize coming through. Do they have the damage to take down the Primal Beast? The Infest Bomb is through. Godjuice getting low now as well. He has those refracting charges. And Lucas gets the kill onto PMA. Riddies has been cliffed. Not only are they going to give up the tier 1, they're going to give up a couple of kills now as well. Juice, does he want to come back into this one with the blast off coming through now as well? Daze might give his life damage. They do. They get a kill into Richmond, and the blink forward. Dragon Knight, he doesn't have that Dragon Tail for a couple of seconds, but Bignum slowed down by the tail. We've got the Juice going to chase him. One more right click, it comes through. Great Mel strike there as well from the TA. Templar Assassin, they're going to be cleaning up, so they lose 2. But they pick off even more here coming through from the side of Navi Juniors. They did lose a tower, but they got 4 kills out of that. Only Eagle getting out alive. And yeah, Juice playing low, but having these refraction charges just means that he can play around this one. And I think that's going to be his Blink Dagger now as well. It is Juice. His net worth starting to really get up there on the TA. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get involved, you can scan that QR code that's on your screen right now. You do get a bonus deposit up to $600 for new customers when you do make your first deposit. Over 18s only. Obviously, check the terms and conditions when you do go for that too. But back to the game. We'll see Lucas. Yeah, looking towards that Radiance. He's going to be about 200 gold away from Radiance, and I think that's what got the juice. I mean, he definitely wants the BKB next. But Lucas, just looking to get this farm out. Juice, he's looking to push the lane. You've got 3 heroes here on the top as well, but it doesn't look like moneymakers want to make a move over to this. They're too busy doing what their name says, making that money in the jungle. Igor, he gets himself another double damage rune here as PMA gets the kill onto Slayer. But if Igor shows, I mean, Richmond could come in with a Dragon Tail. Did you want to try and go for this one? Dragon Tail's up. Nah, Igor just walks himself away. And the tier 1 tower will take the punishment from it, it looks like. And again, Navi Jr. looking to set the pace on the objectives here on this one. Taking down this mid tier 1. They've looked back with the cut. They have the lockdown. They have the Dragon Tail come through. There's that pulverize. They're going to be able to get the kill. They take down Igor. Now Static Storm, but did they have the lockdown? He's coming out of that Static Storm. The Connect field wasn't up in time. Lucas looking for the chase down, but his rage will be wearing off now. The telekinesis onto the Primal Beast. Magnum, he takes down Riddies. Can they go for even more? The Beastmaster caught out. Body blocks maybe coming through from Richmond, but the roar will be used here. And Richmond now could be in trouble. Can they slay this dragon? 4 heroes. And if that comes out, Lucas does get the kill. So again, a 2-for-1 trade. And the tier 1 tower going down at the hands of Navi. Yeah, Juice looking to stack the damage. I mean, what else have you got here from the side? You've got the Deso Meld, 8 stacks on the Desolator as well from the Templar Assassin. So they've taken down this tier 1 tower. They're taking the tier 1 tower top and mid. If they take a good couple of kills here, clean. It has to be clean on the execution. Slayer just going to shamble his way away from this one. Seen by the traps on the Slayer. Actually, he's going to be glimpsed back. The jump in, the damage coming through. Juice just deletes the Undying. And this might be the opening they want. I mean, Undying's down for the next 30 seconds. If they get some wards down, get some vision, with Juice, with the Meld Strike, the Desolator being up, they're just going to walk themselves into the Roach Pit. Igor with a double damage rune here. Do they want to try and contest? Traps are down. Igor with a DD rune now as well. The Dragon staying out of this, but look at how quickly this Roach is going to go down thanks to the minus armor coming out from the TA. The Boar will see it. This is going to be a fight. Either way, they have to commit to this. It's going to go down. Yeah, he tries to get himself in here. Looks like it. He gets it. He takes the Aegis now as well. The Fear pushing back onto Juice. Juice in the Meld trying to survive. The raise comes through from Igor. Flips back onto Lucas. How the hell? The Radiance Burn. It did enough to take down Roche. And I don't think, TA, he didn't have the slot. He didn't have, he still had the magic stick. Didn't have the slot to pick up the Aegis. Moneymakers, that was absolutely fantastic. The vision coming out from Beastmaster on the Boar and the Hawks. See just how low that Roshan was, and just committed, got that kill. All of a sudden, Navi Jr., it was looking really good for them. And all of a sudden, Moneymakers back in control. They've got their Ancients up. PMA. Does he want to try and push this one in? I mean, Igor is away. Igor's got his BKB up now as well. 9 seconds, so fresh on the BKB here for the Shadow Fiends. How's Richmond looking in comparison? He's going to be about 2,000 gold behind Igor. Rich man is not a rich man in this game here. Richmond suffering just a little bit, going towards that BKB. Just needs about 300 gold for the full BKB. What's Juice looking towards? He wants his own BKB. Going to be about 700 off that. Riddies with the Glimmer Cape. Meanwhile, this is going on. I mean, BB's already got himself the Helm of the Overlord. Lucas going towards his own BKB. Already got himself the Ogre-Axe, the Mithril Hammer. Yes, so he's going to be about 650 gold off his own BKB. Again, Igor has his. It's a fresh one. Bignum going towards the shard. Yeah, so the self-saving shard. He's got himself the reactive taser being installed here on the Rubik. Don't really know if that's the spell that you want there, but I mean, he's going to be coming in. I suppose the disarm's nice up against the TA. If the TA goes for a right click on you while you've got that taser going. Qualification's going to come out. TA, because you want to try and force this one in here, while the rest of the team here look to TP back. I mean, again, Juice has a decent amount of damage. He's just going to buy out now for the BKB. Going to go for the Daedalus instead of like an MKB to come out up against Lifestealer with this Radiance.
They've seen better days.
Glimpse back. Lucas, though, throws out the Rage.
Oh, Radiant's top
So he's going to be
tower
fine. Gives it the old walk away.
There's some angry characters beating up on Dire's bottom barracks.
You want mid lane? Juice trying to push this one lane out. But yeah, they've lost a melee racks. With the zombies still being here from the tombstone as well, this range racks looks like it's going to take even more damage. The creeps are still here in the bottom part of the map. So this range racks, it shouldn't go down off this creep wave, I don't think.
But it's not keeping.
But this lane is going to be pushing in. Another creep wave pushing into the base as well. And I know we're looking for the action on the smokes. Smoke on smoke action.
People beating up on Dire's bottom
Just before anything kicks off. Yeah, the range rack's taking a whole lot of damage coming through. Dire scan. Not going to see anybody.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
Nope, no one. Do we get the big wraparound now as well? The onslaught comes in, the roar comes through, they're pushing it away. The Primal Beast, he has that creep, so he doesn't have the BKB to come up on his own. And really, he's just being right-clicked down. And now Lucas, well, did he have enough to get the kill onto the Aegis? Because he still has that for a minute and a half. Oh yeah, they stole an Aegis on Moneymakers. Days, Richmond just having to back themselves away. TA trying to do what he can to farm up still. Just again trying to find it. He's already used the BKB, so got the juice. Has to get himself gone.
But it's not keeping on.
And the racks, it is going down. So the creep wave pushing through. I mean, you've got the triple range creeps here now as well, pushing onto this. It is a couple of right clicks. It's going to go down. 3 health on the range racks here in the bottom lane. That one more range creep attack, that would have gone down. In fact, Lucas, he might get cheeky here. Just he's still got the Aegis for a minute. Just dip himself in. TA is going to be spotted. Lucas with the chase down and got the juice. These Radiance charges going to burn down on the refraction charges as well. The fear, it connects onto the TA. The glimpse comes out, but he's got the range. One more right click. Ego's going to be able to pick it up. And that's no TA for 50 seconds. Bought out for the BKB. Navi Jr. were keeping pace with Moneymakers, and then that fight around the Roche pit swings the entire game on its head. Richmond not even going to go straight into the Ags. Actually wants the Heaven's Harbored first here. That's more of an off-lane build, but Primal Beast is just suffering so much. Wants to be going into the Greaves, into a Crimson Guard. But yeah, Moneymakers, they're just looking to break the base. Again, still no TA for the next 20 seconds or so.
What a mess.
Tombstone is down. Glimpse comes out. This tier 3, it is going to crumble.
Dire's middle tower, it's gone.
Creeps on the bottom lane once again going to push in here. Catapult pushing this one in. I'm surprised that BB's just not sent like the Thunderhide to finish off his range racks on the bottom lane. So yeah, 3 health here on this range racks. Is BB? How's he looking? BKB coming out here for the Beastmaster. This is... It's got to be go time to come out for the side of Navi Jr. They need to get a good fight. They need to get a lane of racks. So there's still tier 2 towers standing on the mid and the top on the bottom lane. TA breaks the smoke. Just looking to push the lane out here in front of this creep wave. Make sure the catapult at least doesn't push this wave in. Yeah, look at this bottom lane. You can just see it on the map. That big yellow dot on the bottom lane, that is a black dragon for the Beastmaster. So the base is starting to be pushed in from both sides. Range racks goes down. PMA has to TP himself back, and this will just open up the objective here for the side of Moneymakers. They take the tier 2 on the top lane. They're going to look for another tier 3 as well. Aegis has expired. And at least 1 minute and 48 seconds here before the big man's back up in his pit. But Tombstone gets dropped once again. TA trying to do what he can. There's going to be the jump in via the Dragonite. Dragonite pops up BKB, but the Dragon Form still for 22 seconds, so he's going to be at the mercy of the right clicks here of the Lifestealer. Glimpse comes back, but doesn't matter. Yeah, they want to siege down this base, and again, the bottom lane will push in. Oh, Lucas even TPs himself out. Now, this is going to be Navi. They've got to get themselves out and get a jump in. It looks like Moneymakers already moving themselves away in a good position. If a fight does break out, I mean, Lucas, he's not too far away now. I wonder if he checks the rune as well. He is going to do, and he sees the DD. 54 seconds before the big man is potentially back in his pit. Moneymaker's going to group up. There is a trap down, and I do believe it saw the smoke as well. Just enough to see the smoke on that vision. DK, is he playing the bait? No, backing himself away. The Dragon Form is up. It's about 2/3 of the way through. So another 20 seconds or so, that will be down. The roll comes out. It doesn't matter if it's down or not. They're going to get to the top of the Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight, he is going to be blown up. No buyback here for Richmond. And again, Igor coming in with the Mantis style now as well. They just want to go straight into the base, take out a second lane of Rax, and Navi Jr. just cannot defend this back lines, both supports. Navi needs to get themselves away. Lucas, the DD will fade off. He still wants to go onto this tier 3. He's blast up on the back lines. Can they get the jump in? Satsuma comes out now as well. They might be able to blow up onto the Beastmaster. They do. They take down 2. Can they make it 3 as Dragon Knight? He's only going to be up in 20 seconds. Got the juice trying to go for the right clicks onto Igor. Igor, though, trying to trade off the Pulverize onto Lucas. And now PMA needs to get himself away from this one. Fraction charges do come up, but the Infest comes through here for Lucas, giving Igor that health. The trap to slow him down. Lucas trying to get himself away from this one. Has the Rage. Has the BKB if he needs it. The buyback PMA is going to be controlled. The onslaught comes through, though. Igor's going to get low. He does get popped. Juice gets the kill. Really good one. Riddy's going to TP himself out. They should be able to walk himself away from this one. So at least from the Megas, getting, what was that, 4 kills against Moneymakers. And yeah, even forcing the buyback out from the Rubik. So if they can defend the base, or Roche, it could have been cute. It could have been nice for Navi Jr., but it is going to be a long Roche respawn. 1 minute and 20 seconds here. So they need to hold out once again. So Life Stealer gets some off the Paladin Sword. Basher coming up for him at some point here as well. He just needs to gold for it. Yeah, Richmond, how is he looking? That halberd, about 400 gold away for the Dragon Knight. That's going to be nice. Either up against the Lifesteal. Hell, throw it up against the Shadow Fiend. If you've got the BKB, all you can do is right-click. You throw that Heaven's Harbor out 5 seconds, you won't be able to right-click. Around the Roche pit we go, though. Lucas, the smoke comes out. Did he get to jump in with the Dragon Tail? Or is it Lucas? He throws that Rage, has his BKB on cooldown if he needs it. Riddy's forced out to the high ground. What's he going to do? He's got to be careful. This is going to go low as the fight breaks out. Is he going to jump onto the Beastmaster? The Beastmaster might be the bigger target here. And they've got the kill on to Bignum as well. And again, Bignum down for the next minute. 30 seconds on the Roche pit. The ball spotting it out. Richmond might just go back to push out the lanes here, but and Igor spotted out. The Ghost Scepter comes out from Daze. Right clicks with the Raze. It's doing a lot of damage now as well. The Manta style. You get the kill into Daze, and Lucas will take him down with that Radiance Burn, even with the Ghost Scepter going.
There's no accident anymore.
Yeah, so T8 just has to back himself away. And this, it looked like it could have been an alright opening for the side of Navi Jr. Just rush that Roshan. You're going to be close, but it will be coming back alive now. And Moneymakers, once again, they're going to be able to get themselves a free Aegis just purely for the fact that Juice had to TP away to defend the base. Daedalus, it is out for the TA at least. He might, if he dips into the river, might find himself a double damage rune, and this might be big. Trying to clear off the wave first, because it is a catapult wave pushing in. Does he have time to check this river? Jump in, PMA, trying to do what he can. Just has to get himself away again. He's got the Greaves low on mana here.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
Yeah, no, they are fighting again around this Roche pit. Roshan is up. It had been started as well. We'll see. I mean, Juice, as soon as he gets that reconnect, they've got to maybe try to make a fight happening. Moneymakers, they can just slowly bleed Navi Jr.'s base away from them. Just play it back, you know, try and bait them and commit them to a long fight. Meanwhile, these two lanes are pushing in, so the longer this takes, the more base Navi Jr. will lose. Okay, go when ready. So NVJ willing to get going here. BB's already infested into the Beastmaster. The smoke comes out. Does Beastie Boy have a blink? Beast Boy does have a blink dagger as well. So it didn't opt towards the BKB for the Beastmaster first. Wanted to go into the blink dagger for the early engage. Close that gap. Mine's blown up on the backline now as well. The trap goes down, but they're still in the smoke. Did he break it? Slade's going to be revealed here now as well. Telekinesis comes out to the penalties. And the Dragon Tail Glimmer Cave, did he have the reveal with anything? Was there's going to be a really good jump in. They might be able to kill both supports here early on. No, the force staff away. The fear, it catches pretty much everybody in PMA. He pops those Greaves, trying to run himself away. Igor and Lucas trying to group up, get the kill. They do get 2 of them. They took down. No, they got the kill onto Juice as well. That is massive here. Moneymaker's no juice for the next 60 seconds. He did get that juice. Undyne's dead. BKBs are down. Can he force this one? Look at how quickly this Roshan's going to go down. If he wants to get in here, he has to go now. Dragon Knight, go for the blink maybe. Into the pit. No, the Dragon Tail. They get the kill. It's a big one, but Lucas, he's going to be able to get that Aegis. There's a Pulverize onto Shadow Fiend. It looks like the Mantis Cell comes out. PMA has that Pulverize to come through, but it's onto an illusion here. PMA. This might be a dieback for the Primal Beast. Primal Beast, he's got that onslaught in a couple of seconds. Pops the Greaves. Can he get himself away from this one? The Uproar comes out as well, so the extra armor might even be able to get himself towards the Regenerate, picking it up on his way. No, slow down. Glimpse comes out. Lucas, though, pops the Rage. And PMA, that is going to be the dieback on the Primal Beast. While this is all going on, Daze has to TP himself back. Force staff away from Riddies onto the cliff as well, because they've lost a tier 4. They are losing the base. At least the TA is going to be up in seconds. Yeah, Igor, Slayer, as well as Lucas can just wait for the other two heroes, BB and Bignum, to come back alive. And then all of a sudden, with this Aegis still being here, they could look for either Megas or just to completely break the base. Smoke coming out, traps down, smoke creates on Slayer, so the Glimmer Cape's going to be there right off the bat. Slayer does he get himself away from this one. The damage coming through, the right clicks now as well. TA at least will get this kill into the... Oh no, Riddies goes down. Riddies has a buyback at least. Again, no Primal Beast here. Beastmaster will be able to TP to the outpost. Lucas, does he want to get involved? Ships comes out, they get the Dragon Tail. Do they have enough to get the kill onto the Aegis now as well? They do. The blast off comes in. Pop this one. The buyback comes through from Riddies. But Telekinesis, Daze. Telekinesis, he's hanging in the air now as well. Lucas with the chase down. They get the kill. There's no techies for the next 48 seconds. The Dragon Knight, he's going to be the next one to fall. I think this is where Moneymakers, they just completely break the base here. Got the juice going to try and do what he can to defend this one, but Lucas just moved himself away. And yeah, without a Dragon Knight, without a techies for at least the next 35 seconds. Lucas, even with the open wounds coming through from that shard, he's going to get low, but the fast comes out here. Igor pretty down big and got the juice. Look at the right click damage coming through. Got the juice, just has to run himself away from this. Refraction charges, Riddies. And do what he can. Juice in the fountain. PMA with the Pulverize. Airways pretty much stolen straight away. Yeah, GG's going to be called. Lavi Jr. They looked, I mean, they were looking like they were keeping, for the first 15 minutes or so, a good momentum going. Moneymaker's got some good objectives. You know, they were taking fights, so we're a little bit ahead in terms of gold. Let me check the graphs for the swing. So we'll see which way it was actually going here. Yeah, building in favor of...
Oh, Dire Team ban.
9 on the Life Stealer. Meanwhile, Igor again 7, 3, and 9 on the Shadow Fiend in the lane stage. Richmond just really didn't get into it. He ended up going about 6,000 net worth behind Igor in that game overall. And yeah, the Dragon Knight in the mid lane just really didn't get going up against the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend was able to completely, I mean, just make life hard for the Dragon Knight, even with that Dragon form coming up. Never really looked like he was going to solo pressure towers down like you'd like to see the Dragon Knight do early on. Ended up with Navi Jr. grouping up to take objectives around the map. It was looking really good for them until they lost a Roche fight. We're going to see a Broodmother. Okay, Moneymakers. Is this a trap? The Death Prophet, the Pangolier, the Beastmaster, and the Enchantress ban out. Navi Jr., do they go for that Snapfire Anti-Mage combo? Or are we going to be seeing a Slark right off the bat here?
Dragon Knight.
It's going to be the Dragon Knight, and it's going to be the Disruptor.
Go, Dire Team.
Okay.
Pick them up. Pick them out.
Never mind then. Heroes that go well up against the Broodmother. Again, Anti-Mage has a decent time up against the Brood in the lane. You know, the rest of the game when the Battle Fury comes out as well.
You really
Not awful for the Anti-Mage.
10 seconds left.
Slark, just able to get on top of the Broodmother, keep her locked down, do the damage early on. Just be able to purge off the Silken Bowler as well with the Dark Pact. It's not an awful matchup for the Slark. Monkey King and Disruptor. If this could be like a Monkey King Disruptor combo, straight up deletes the Broodmother in the lane. Melee hero that gets controlled by the Glimpse and the Kinetic Field coming through, and the Monkey just runs you down with the Jingu and the Balance Strike. And Broodmother, like all spiders, just get squished by the monkey with it. Well, I mean, a monkey with a big staff. My money's on the monkey. So I suppose it depends on what spider it is. If it's a spider that's as big as the monkey, maybe not. I know, and that's not a great thought, but still.
Oh, Dire Team ban.
Yeah, the Undying being picked up as the next ban for Navi Jr. Slark is going to be the ban. The Nagasaur as well, another hero that kind of slips out of my mind because we don't see it all that often. But the Riptide coming through up against the Broodmother. Again, the Ensnare as well for the lockdown. It really does delete the Broodmother and makes it hard for the Broodmother to play in the lane. So
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron. Dire Team
I would
ban.
like to see the monkey combo, I think, with the Disruptor. I think that's the best pairing to get aggressive early up against the Broodmother. Does he ban out the puck as well? I wouldn't be surprised to see Navi if it's not ban out, which is not ban out, you know, maybe Navi go for the Ember Spirit here. Again, Sleight of Fist being able to commit onto the Broodmother without actually ban the Anti-Mage themselves. So, yeah, being able to jump onto the Broodmother from a distance with a Sleight of Fist, the lockdown with the Searing Chains, but the Sleight of Fist will deal with all the little spiderlings as well. Okay, no, they go for the Tiny. And how do Moneymakers respond with this? Is it the position for Tiny?
You really got to pick a hero. You got 10 seconds
That's probably
left.
your offlane here for Moneymakers, right? The Broodmother and the Rubik.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
So
Go,
Moneymakers
Dire
looking
Team. Pick 'em
for
up, pick 'em up.
second support, mid laner, straight up. OD. Okay, so Moneymakers, they aren't messing about coming into the second game. They want to be closing it out in 2. Coming out with the OD in the mid lane here as well. So if this is a mid DK again, it's going to suffer in a different way, but no less unpleasant as he suffered in the first
5
match. The
seconds,
OD
Woody.
up against the
It'll be
Dragon Knight
fine.
will make it hard for the DK to get the last hits. We just will never have any mana,
Come on, Radiant Team,
and
you're gonna
OD
pick
will
him
be able
right.
to harass him back as well. Phoenix? Hey, I asked for something different at the start of the day, and Moneymakers are delivering here, bringing out the OD and the Phoenix Broodmother, which kind of because it was left in. You know, Navi Jr. maybe they
10
had a trap
seconds
to
to pick
spring,
your
but
hero,
for the
you
most part,
Moron.
yeah, the
5
Moneymakers
seconds
coming up
left
with
now.
a few different heroes here. I would like to see this Tiny's a position 4. You know, again, I'd still like to see either... We're not going to be seeing the Anti-Mage Slark or the Nagasaur, so like the Monkey King to come out up against the Brood in the lane. Does well up against the Phoenix as well. Once that Phoenix pops the Supernova, should be able to deal with it. Just because of the amount of attack speed, you know, you usually go towards an Echo Saber as well as the Monkey King. At least a bit earlier on. You would have to worry about the OD. I mean, you wouldn't have to worry about the OD in lane. So I wonder if this is the Phoenix then, up against in the position 4. So like Rubik 5. And then just looking for a carry on the side of Moneymakers. Ursa's available. Ursa's available. Do we need to go any further than that? Probably doesn't make it through the next round of bans. Yeah, Navi Jr. taking some time to think about this pick here, because you either have to go for, again, put the Dragon Knight in the off lane and go for a mid laner up against the OD, or your carry here. And Navi, they can respond, so they can pick up their carry. They know what the off lane's going to be, with potentially the Rubik and the Broodmother. So yeah, they can pick up the off laner last in response to whatever Moneymakers want to pick up.
Oh, dire team ban.
Storm Spirit.
No, okay, they're going to go for the Storm Spirit. So off lane Dragon Knight, I guess. Are you running that in the safe lane up against the Broodmother? Storm is going to suffer a little bit in the lane up against the OD.
10 seconds
But
left.
again, OD is designed to be that lane winner.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
It's an alright. I mean, a Storm. I think it's kind of one of those that everybody's going to have a bad time up against the OD in the lane. So you just go for what you think is going to be able to catch up a little bit quicker, have the most impact around the map. Once he hits that 6, is Moneymakers, they ban up the Ursa themselves. And I wonder if Moneymakers here, with the Tiny, the Dragon Knight already being out, if they go back for something like the Lifestealer again in this next phase.
Oh, dire team ban.
Terrorblade is still available as well. Terrorblade might not be too bad coming into the mid to late game. Obviously, the OD is going to be able to set you up. You've got the... Well, the Doom's going to be the ban here. So what? Are they thinking it might have been a carry
10 seconds
Doom?
to pick your hero, you
Well, I suppose he can run that carry Doom. It's good up against the Storm Spirit. Just being able to get the Doom off onto the Storm means he doesn't have a massive impact in the later part of the games, and the OD shuts him down in the early parts of the game. So that would just be Storm Spirit's game completely over and done with before we even get into it, just through the draft. Moneymakers, what don't they want to be playing up against? What's Juice been playing? Let's take a look at the wiki. See what else Navi Jr.'s been playing here. TAs, Nagas. I don't know if you go back for the TA here. Yeah, big on the TA on the side of Navi Jr.
Radiant team ban.
As well as a couple of, I think, carry Dragon Knights in there, but yeah, like the Naga Sirens coming through, so they ban out the Snapfire.
Dire team pick.
On the side of Moneymakers, deals well with the Supernova. Yeah, they are a big fan of the carry Dragon Knight. So this might be the Juice Dragon Knight coming out here for Navi Jr. and maybe looking for something different in the off lane.
You really got to pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left.
As
5
Junior,
seconds, Morty.
they've already
It'll
banned
be
out the
fine.
Terrorblade as well. So would you go back for that? I mean, it seemed to work out in the last game. You know, it doesn't get affected by the glimpse because you have the rage. Went for an early BKB on Slayer's lifesteal as well. It actually looked fairly good. If you need it, you've got the Phoenix that can Icarus dive in, so you can get the Infest Bomb off that way, or just straight up run in with the Broodmother. So Moneymakers, I mean, they have 50 seconds if they really want to think about it. They don't have to commit right into it. You know, they can take the time. Maybe go for something a little bit different. Do they think it is going to be that Dragon Knight carry though? Chaos Knight, okay. So what? Phoenix, Chaos Knight, and there's not really anyone on the side of Navi. The Tiny's got the tree, but if he is playing that position 4, which it looks like he is going to be doing because of the mid Storm Spirit, yeah, no one really deals with illusions on the side of Navi Jr. So Moneymakers might just be able to get a good catch out and blow up heroes here in this game. So maybe, I mean, maybe you do need to go to like a Battle Fury build of the Faceless Void or the PA. Something like that here for Navi Jr. and put this Dragon Knight in the off lane. So what are they going to be doing? I mean, 15 seconds left to think about this here in Navi. Yeah, I still think you need something that deals with like say the Spiderlings later in the game.
Timber saw.
Ooh, all right, time to choose your
Timber?
hero.
Okay, all right. Up against the Chaos Knight Illusions, there's just a lot of catch. Telekinesis coming through. The Broodmother's going to go for Hex at some point. Chaos Bolt as well. Astral Imprisonment coming out from the OD. But yeah, it's going to be the offlane Timbersaw here. At least he shouldn't be at a massive risk from being taken down by the Chaos Knight in the lane. As we just wait now for Lucas to pick up his Chaos Knight. Yeah, okay. Coming into this one, I thought Na'Vi were going to have a great time, but it looks like, I mean, Moneymakers, even in the second game, I think I prefer the draft.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Yeah, the Dragon Knight really doesn't put a lot of pressure onto the Broodmother in the lane.
5 seconds.
You've only really got the Timbersaw that deals with the Chaos Knight Illusion. The Chaos Knight Illusions are pretty tanky, do a lot of damage. If he gets caught out by like an Astral, he's not going to be able to get the Timber Chain off. He's not going to be able to get himself away again. The Hex comes out from the Broodmother. Telekinesis, Chaos Bolt as well. So, Moneymakers... I think I'm backing them for game number 2. Just wait for the start time to be over here before we get ourselves into the game. But yeah, I think backing Moneymakers here over Navi Jr. Moneymakers just look more comfortable in that last game. I think they have a better draft coming into this one here as well. Navi Jr., they had some good fights. I mean, up until that swing around the Roach Pit, they were looking comfortable, but I think they might have taken some proper, emotional damage coming in from that game number 1. And Moneymakers, to me, they just have the better draft coming into this game number 2. Navi Juniors, they need to get themselves back on the horse here. They really do need to play out of the skin as we get into game number 2. Yeah, I think it's going to look rough for Navi Jr. So maybe this is going to be the promotion hopes going down the drain as we do look to get ourselves into game number 2. But first, a word from our sponsors. It's over at EGB.
Oh, you see this? You see? Oh, this is what I've always wanted. Oh, I'm so happy.
Excellent idea.
Haven't got the stone.
Excellent idea.
I don't consider myself the best player.
Well, it wouldn't be Dota without the pause. And that's what we've got right off the bat here in the second game. Moneymakers, it doesn't show on the UI here, which it might just be because the game's paused, but there is a smoke out here from Moneymakers. I think it's just going to be to get some wards down. Getting out the base early. Everybody getting themselves into a good position. Yeah, the Chaos Knight's going to reconnect. Yeah, there is going to be smoke out from the side of Moneymakers. I don't think there's first blood potential on the side of Moneymakers either. So we'll see when Navi Juniors are going to play around this one here. The OD going straight for the Meteor Hammer, so that's going to be your building taker as well on the side of Moneymakers. No, I mean, we'll see that all 5 of them moving down this mid lane, so they might be looking for maybe a wraparound catch-off if they can find it. Odds-wise, it's even better here for the side of Moneymakers. So Na'Vi, yeah, 2.35 to the 1.49, so they're nearly the 1.5 here for the side of Moneymakers. And again, after that last game, it does look quite good for the side of Moneymakers. And we'll see. It looks like Moneymaker's just going to try and protect themselves on the high ground. So yeah, not actually looking for anything with the smoke, just to get these wards down. Get the vision out. But I mean, Navi, they are grouping up as 5, so maybe they do want to look for the first blood. You've got yourself a brood on the cliff, though. You're playing the living ward here, self-teased on the broodmother. The webs come down. Do they want to contest into this one? Got the juice. Saying, hey, look, you know, we can go for that high 5. Don't know what the spray says, but the spray is down and got the juice. He's got to be careful now as well. Do they want to try and go into this 3 heroes? But it looks like it might be a 4v4 here. As the Curse Knight isn't close. The Dragon Tail comes out to BB. Just has to skitter himself back up and away. There's Richmond. Going to be taking some harass as well. But it looks like they might actually be able to catch on to Richmond. Do they have the slowdown once again? It's going to be the Fiery Spirits to come through. And Richmond going to be taking a lot of damage here from the Storm Spirit. And Storm Spirit, he's going to have to go through all of these tangos right off the bat. Bignum, though, gets glimpsed back here. He's got the back of Slayer. While that's going on, it's going to be 3 bounty runes going the way of Moneymakers, so they really are making that money.
Saw that one coming.
And yeah, Richmond comes in at a disadvantage that he's already having to dip into his regen. He's already having to use some of these tangos. Ego can come through with the Astral Banish, get these denies off, and just be a complete pain in the ass up against Richmond. And Richmond, he's going to try and come up and look for the remnant damage here as well. But Richmond, he's really suffering in the lane, and we've not even hit the minute mark just yet here for the Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, Lucas on the top lane shouldn't really have too much trouble here with the protection of Slayer coming out. Yeah, the Fiery Spirits, Sunray. If the lane does start to go bad, the Sunray build can come out from the Phoenix, but I'd expect to see the Icarus dives coming through the Fiery Spirits, and these 2 heroes looking to get aggressive on the top lane. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, yeah, Richmond, he's just having a absolutely awful time. And as soon as like the level 3 comes out, these arcane orbs start to be spammable. Richmond, I don't know, man. It's not looking great.
Carrier just got killed.
Okay, Slayer gonna lose his courier, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, how long is that courier actually down for? Yeah, a minute. He's going to be going towards his regen boots here now as well. The Astral comes out, Storm Spirit. Not only is he losing last hits, he's losing the mana as well to try and come in with the remnants to try and get those last hits while he is Astraled. So what's the level difference already? I mean, Ego's level 3 is about a quarter a level higher than Richmond. Yeah, and Richmond just has to play away. At least this time, Odie doesn't have the mana for the Astral. Is he going to get it back from the regen? He's not. There's not going to be a proc from the Essence Flux. And I think if he got that one off, that might have actually been Richmond going down to the first blood. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, let's talk about it, shall we? Got the juice coming through. Dragon Tail and Dragon's Blood. Broodmother in towards the Wraithband for the extra protection. Bignum with being glimpsed back. But yeah, you don't really put the kill potential on this Broodmother here now as well. Got the juice. Going to be taking something from the Silken Ball. The chase down now as well. The Thunderstrike, though. BB. Yeah, he's going to be fine. And again, once he hits that level 3, he gets the point in the Insatiable Hunger as well. He might not be able to get the kill on the Dragon Knight, but the Dragon Knight shouldn't be able to get the kill back either. So we'll see top lane. I mean, Dave's trying to contest this pull. PMA. He's getting his last hits in here as well. The Timbersaw highest on the last hits. Yeah, Icarus Dive coming up from Slayer. So we'll just be able to get in the interrupt without proccing the Timbersaw on this reactive armor. I don't know if you have enough to really burn him. Again, might just be another stalemate lane here. Bottom lane, telekinesis on to Got the Juice, but Got the Juice. Running down BB. BB not level 3 just yet. Got the Juice just has that level advantage here now as well. So the Insatiable Hunger, it's still going to be a couple of creeps away here for BB to be able to pick up. Dragon Tail once again, stun onto BB. BB, I mean, he can't even go for the body blocks because BB, he's got the webs down, just able to walk over them. And once he's Richmond, yes, coming straight in for the infused raindrops. Igor, how is he looking? 20 last hits and 11 denies to the 11 last hits of the Storm. Storm is absolutely suffering in this lane. Richmond, he's not having a great day at all.
Stupendous!
How's the top lane looking? Again, not awful for PMA. But not really a kill potential lane for either side in this top lane. Yeah, Lucas just saying, you want to harass me? I can harass you right back. Throwing out the Chaos Bolts. A couple of right clicks here as well, but Chaos Knight straight up into the second point Chaos Strike.
What have we done?
We'll see. Again, it's only really the mid lane that looks like it's got any kill potential coming out of it at the minute. Dave's not going to be chased down. Slayer trying to do time. Does he have enough damage to get the kill onto Dave now as well? The avalanche will come through. Just as I say that, Lucas with the drag back. Okay, the 2 cores, you don't have that kill potential on those, but if you get the catch out onto someone like Daze, like say, Slayer just being able to throw out these the fiery spirits as well as the Icarus dive onto the Tiny. The Tiny he's slow enough really already. As Richmond relying on the TP in from Daze to refill this bottle. And Igor, I mean, look at this Meteor Hammer here for the Void Stone is only about 300 gold away, so Igor's going to have a really quick Meteor Hammer. And this Storm Spirit might be losing his tier 1 tower incredibly quickly. He's having to move himself into jungle level 5 with the remnants just to try and play a little bit of catch up, but even the neutral's rubbing it in his face as he came across the wolves, so reducing his right click damage, relying purely on that remnant damage here as well, and Richmond has to go all the way back to base.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
At least PMA a good hero to soak up, you know, the damage and the experience, the gold in the top lane. You know, he's not really ever, like say, ever really going to be contested by Lucas. He might get a couple of right clicks off on him, but for the most part, Lucas should be fine. Igor gets himself an illusion. And this is going to be the Meteor Hammer coming through now as well. The bottom lane, did he have enough damage to take down BB? BB's trying to run himself into the trees, and the spider webs will be dropped, but the glimpse comes back here, just on the edge of his web. Looking to get himself in these trees. He might be able to break the vision, and the Broodmother, yeah, only level 1 of those webs, so he does only have 4 charges, sacrificing the one in the lane to make sure he does survive. Look at how's it looking for the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight, again, even though he's not being able to get the kill, he's not being killed off by PMA as well. Going straight into the armlet, it looks like, for the Chaos Knight. Richmond, net worth-wise, he is 1,200 behind the OD, and this is only going to climb here, as Igor will be able to move and take these objectives, do the damage to the towers. At least Richmond's level 6 now, so he does get jumped on. Should be able to get himself away. Yeah, Daze even opting to support his mid laner and not the core on the top lane, his off laner, because the off laner, again, really not being put under pressure. PMA is having a really good time on the farm. 3.1k gold on PMA, only a couple hundred behind Lucas, and it's not awful. Lucas got the difference first kill on today. Oh well, I mean, PMA might be able to catch up. Shaka coming through, but the dive away and the rotation from Igor for kill onto the Tiny trying to run himself away. The Chaos Bolt comes through. Slayer denies himself to the neutral, so Slayer going to be down for the next 25 seconds. But grand scheme of things, not awful there for the Spirit, for the Phoenix to go down. Yeah, didn't have those regen boots. Will be coming out now actually for the Spirit as he respawns. I keep calling him the Spirit as the because I'm talking of fiery spirits, but yeah, as the Phoenix respawns, he's going to have those regen boots.
Just what I need.
Oh, denied there from Bignum on the rune. And Reese just didn't have quick enough fingers to pick it up. Yeah, Storm still having to move through the jungle here. He's not even got himself power treads just yet. Again, relying on Daze to fill up his bottle so he can go into the jungle and farm. This is looking real sad for the Storm on the bottom lane. DK, DB. I mean, BB is level 5 now, close to that level 6, so I wonder if they're going to try and get, just off this creep wave, get this Broodmother level 6, and then maybe make a move, because you can see that Rubik's playing back. Just trying to play out of vision. Yeah, got the juice trying to pull this lane away. Get himself the Falcon's Blade here as well. Well, the Dragon, the OD is going to be spotted though, this ward on the stairs. We'll see Igor, so yeah, got the juice. Just going to TP himself out of this, as it looks like maybe he'd look to take down this tier 1 tower on the bottom lane here on the side of Moneymakers, but Dragon Form being up. Oh, Chaos Knight, he might actually go down, could get himself away from this one, trying to run himself away, but the glimpse back into his doom with the Dragon Knight. And that is kill potential on this one.
Oh, Radiant Spawn Tower is under attack.
The tier 1 towers will be traded, it seems here. The Broodmother trying to skip the wave on the bottom lane while the rotation into the mid lane. They're trying to go for a 2-for-1 deal here on the side of Moneymakers. Always going to be making those money moves.
Dire's top tower is done for.
And it looks like, yeah, for this tier 1 tower on the top lane, Moneymakers will be taking both the tier 1 tower on the bot, potentially in the mid as well. Meteor Hammer doing some damage. He creeps pushing in. Daze rotates in, looking for... Well, it is a tiny, so I assume he's looking for that blink dagger. Yeah, cues it up just now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I wonder if they want to try and get aggressive, because I mean you can see here that Igor's just farming the neutrals in the jungle as well. Once again, the Meteor Hammer will be dropped, so a bit of stun onto the tier 1. Daze, the web's coming through. The Broodmother trapped out. There is gonna, excuse me, not the Broodmother being trapped out. Daze being trapped out. Broodmother being close onto this tier 1 tower with his Spiderling. Will be able to take it.
When are these people gonna learn?
So yeah, I get it, 10 minutes in, not the most action-packed game in the world. You know, not a lot of kills, but I mean, Moneymakers, they are moving with purpose. They are looking for these objectives, and they did lose the Chaos Knight once. He's gonna have that armlet to come out, but it did allow Moneymakers to take a good couple of objectives off the map. I wouldn't be surprised here to see Igor after his next item, which is gonna be Mr. Power Tread's coming out for him, but then probably like, what, Blink Dagger, Hurricane Pike, something like that. Just move up with the rest of his team, look towards taking that tier 1 tower down as well. If they can win a fight on the side of Moneymakers up against Navi Jr., they could even look towards... It's not the quickest Rosh in the world, actually, so maybe that's gonna, you know, take a back seat for now, just for the rest of the objectives. Stormthrower, they give it tapping out to BB. Yeah, May, they close the gap. BB will go down. It's a good rotation, good gank there as well, just to get Richmond involved in this with his double damage rune as well. Daze just continues to look for the solo farm. He's still going to be 1,000 gold away from that Blink Dagger, but for position 4, it's not awful for the Tiny. What are we looking at? Maybe like a 13-14 minute Blink Dagger? Bignum, he needs to flee. Unfortunately, he cannot hide in the trees as the master of the trees, or at least removing the trees, is here. And we do get a kill onto Bignum. Bignum, not going to be happy with that. Net worth difference. I mean, PME is sitting top of the net worth now as well, with that kill onto the Chaos Knight in the top lane, as well as that kill right there onto the Rubik. You know, 3-0 on 0 onto PMA. Yeah, taking down the Chaos Knight, the Brood, and the Rubik.
I was meant to...
Teammate having a decent time here. The haze coming out for Igor. Igor, does he want to make a move, or is he just going to try and go Meteor Hammer into the neutrals? Or if he's going to have that haste, he needs to get away from him now. 3 heroes rotating down. Broodmother's going to be close. PMA. He's going to show BB now as well. The Kinetic Field, they've got the lockdown. The Avatar comes through. Do they get the kill? Self-imprisonment comes out now as well. Do they have the damage to get the kill to? It looks like they do. Timber Chain comes through. And now the chase onto Bignum as well. BB might put himself in the wrong position, throwing out his Timber Chain. Damage. Bignum. Did he actually have the damage? They're going to kill off the Phoenix now. It's also Navi Jr. That's quite nice. Right. I don't know if anyone else can see this, but it looks like Rubik stole the Chakram, threw it out, and now that just constantly spins in the lane. Because he stole the Timber Chain before recalling it.
Dire's middle tower's under
I
attack.
don't know if it actually does damage to the creeps as well. We'll find out when these creeps are... PMA looking to clean them up, and maybe it's just a visual bug in the lane.
You see this? You see?
I wonder if... okay, no, we're not going to see it because Broodmother with the infest Spiderlings. How's Lucas looking though? Lucas, he's looking straight towards it. Echo Saber. Yeah, gonna be about 700 gold away here for the Echo Saber. Lucas having a decent time. He did go down the once. He's in the mid lane, just trying to find that free farm here. He's gonna be about 500 away from the Blink Dagger on Daze, which, you know, once he gets that up, you can look at the rotations, look to get involved. I mean, he's been getting involved anyway here. 0, 2, and 2. Maybe not for all the right reasons, but some of the right reasons on that fight on the bottom lane here. So Daze is looking all right here for the Tiny. actually get the jump. They do. Telekinesis comes out. Dave, well, he was about 300 towards that. Blink, did he have enough for the kill now? The toss in Lucas. He's going to be able to take him down. Dave doesn't actually lose that too much gold now. He might actually get a kill to Lucas. Lucas, he's trying to do what he can. The Static Storm comes out. He was tossed just way too far away from the rest of his team. And now the Storm Spirit, Ego, though, with the double down, facing down Richmond. Can he get himself away? Slayer with that Supernova. It didn't have the effect that he wanted. And now the chase is on from Navi Jr. They get the clip back here. Igor, they get the kill onto Igor now. 3 heroes grouping up. Navi Jr., what can he do? PMA, he's waiting to get himself in, and Bignum will go down. Dragon's Breath, it was stolen. It doesn't matter, as we should be able to clean up onto the Phoenix now as well. Only the Broodmother getting out alive because, well, did the sensible thing and ran away. Okay, so it looks like Navi Jr. still having a really good time around the map finding these fights. And
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Come on,
the Dragon Knight.
Get with it.
Dragon Knight going towards the BKB. I mean, he's having an alright time here, got the juice. He's on 2-0-2. He wasn't having a bad time in the last game either, though, really, before Moneymakers won a great fight. There's Brood. Triple Wraith Band here on the Broodmother. Not even close to those Reefs. Just for, I guess, the attack speed, the protection that comes out for BB here as well. But you've got a lot of magic damage on the side of Navi Jr. So I would have expected maybe 1, maybe 2 Wraith Bands out of the push. And then Greaves into the pipe. In fact, that's the thing. You don't really have a lot of physical damage at all on the side of Navi Jr. So BKBs, once they start to come out... and again, pipe's going to be the... It's going to be a little bit harder. Richmond, no, Static Storm. It does get dropped, but it looks like everybody on the side of Moneymakers were able to get themselves away. So yeah, BKBs are going to be massively, massively important here from the side of Moneymakers. Chaos Knight actually opting towards the blink first. It looks like Bignum Telekinesis comes out. PMA. Field's going to be there, but the Tim Chain once again. As BB continues to push out this bottom lane, trying to, I guess, pull some aggression away from the Chaos Knight, who might actually be able to go into the Dragon Knight. No. Got the juice, moves himself away. Rotation coming through from Storm and Daze. And DK is going to be fine. Going towards the BKB of his own. There's a Brood. It is going to be at least a mech up here for the Broodmother. And, like I say, most times... the Broodmother does build into the pipe next. I think the triple Wraith Band's just for a bit of protection, but again, the armor and the attack speed is nice. But for the most part, it is magic damage on the side of Navi Jr. Maybe just worried. I don't know. Yeah, extra intelligence, everything like that. That's pretty nice. How's Ego looking as well? Because he did get a quick start with that Meteor Hammer, being able to roam around for the protection. It's going to be about 1,000 gold away here, OD. Just a little bit less, about 800 gold, 850 gold away from being able to pick up his BKB. And like I say, once that comes up, Lucas should be looking towards his soon as well. I think he started, yeah, he's got the Mithril Hammer flying out to him, so going to go for that BKB over the Blink Dagger first. Lucas,
Morty, it sometimes feels like
once those 2 items are, with 2 BKBs are up for the side of Moneymakers, Storm in the mid lane. Just look for the farm. Yeah, once they are up, I expect it's a good timing for Moneymakers to look for a fight.
Good boy. Middle tower's under attack.
You got to be careful there, bud.
I'll never see this
There is a Blink Dagger up on this Tiny, so he can close that gap, blow you up solo with the Avatos combo. Scan comes out. They see roughly where, I mean, they don't know who and how many, but they know Riddy's just TP themselves away here now as well. Lucas using that Phantasm. Riddy's though, he doesn't get a range for the glimpse. So what can the side of Navi Jr. do here coming into this game? As it looks like both teams, Storm Spirit is away from the rest of his team, but Moneymakers are grouped up. If you want to look for a fight, BB might try and force down this tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. In fact, they might look for a trade here. The Dragon Knight, does he have that dragon form up? 7 seconds away from the DK here for Juice. So yeah, he might look to push on this top tier 2, excuse me. The BKB about 250 gold away as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So BB swaps out one of the race bonds, has those creeps, so we will be able to put it back in. The Static Storm though. Lucas to get the catch out, Bignum with the help, and Lucas, they do get the kill onto Riddies. What was stolen was the kinetic field for the Rubik, which maybe you would have wanted to prefer the glimpse, but I mean, I suppose if you get the lockdown into the Timber Sword with the kinetic field before he Timber chains himself away into a telekinesis, into an astral, or the astral to set up here with the kinetic field, it's not an awful spell for Rubik to steal with the amount of setup that they do have. Odie, again, fresh BKB. Lucas, how far away is he from his? He's got it now, coming out of the recipe on the courier. So I wonder if they start to look to make some fights happen here on the side of Moneymakers, because it looks like, I mean, Storm's just going to dive himself in. Picks up the DD, but completely out of mana though, so using the bottle to get himself back up to a decent amount. The glimpse. Nope. That's going to be the reveal here. No, it's not the Astral. I thought he BKB'd himself to make sure he didn't get dragged back, but the OD, good save with the Astral onto his Chaos Knight. Just keeps the Chaos Knight from being glimpsed back. And Navi Jr. just not confident enough to walk up the cliff. You know, didn't know what they would be fighting into. And BB, again, just continues to farm out, pushing out this bottom lane. Top lane. Odie doesn't have that blink. Actually going to go towards a 4-staff here, but he might still be able to get the catch onto Riddies. Yeah, the Astral comes out. DK's close, but this should be the death. Yeah, Riddies. The damage was just enough to get the kill on there. The kinetic field comes through. BB in the mid lane though, does he have enough to survive? He pops those creeps. The Avatar comes out of BB with those creeps. He's a big tanky void. He might even be able to get the kill onto the Storm Spirit. Sunray keeping BB alive. PMA rotates in with the Chakram, but BB will survive through it. Those Greaves doing a great job of keeping him alive now as well, and he's actually going to go for the Hex first, and only keeping that passive cloak. Not even like a hood to come out here for the Broodmother. So he wants to go straight into the Hex on BB. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get involved in the match, you can go to the EGB site. All you need to do, scan the QR code that is on the screen here, and you get yourself up to a $600 bonus when you make your first deposit as a new customer. Don't forget, over 18s only. Check the terms and conditions as well. But yeah, offer from EGB if you do want to get involved. Dragon Knight going towards that Ags. Yeah, okay, he's going to be about... I mean, he's got himself the point booster, but he's still going to be about 2,000 gold away from picking it up on the DK. So there is a decent amount of time here. Days Hunting has that Blink Dagger, but Ego, do they have the vision onto the tiny telekinesis comes out now as well? The Astral, Wall Storm, it's the Tree Toss. Bignum, BKB for Ego. Do they want to try and go for the kill onto Days? Days not going to be able to get himself away from this one. The Avalanche comes out, so does the Toss, but Ego will be able to get the kill onto the Tiny. It will cost Ego his first charge of his BKB, though. In the mid lane, Richmond, how's he looking? The Storm Spirit still not really recovered. You can still see he's about 1,300 gold behind. Wants to go towards the BKB on the Storm Spirit after the Falcon's Blade, after the Witch Blade. It does make sense. And straight into an Ags to help out his teammates. You know, get yourself a good jump in, get the catch out with the Mass Vortex, and hopefully your team, you know, with the Static Storm coming through, the Chakrams, the Avatosses, they have enough AoE damage to catch out and kill off whoever's caught inside those vortexes.
Like I'm over here.
Juice just continues to farm. Again, about 1,500 gold away from his Axe. So it could be a good time in here now as well for Juice, and then probably straight into the Manta Star after that. Already has the BKB. Blink Daggers up for him as well. So it looks like, I mean, the carry Dragon Knight build usually is into the Manta Star after you get the Axe. Only level 16 though, so it will be the Blue Dragon for a few minutes before he gets himself to that level 18. I wonder if they give him the Tome as well on the DK. I mean, if they were going to give it to him, they would have already given it to him 23 minutes in. Just to get him close to that level 18. PMA has his own BKB coming out now, as well as that Hood of Defiance and a Kyron Sanj. Although, Do they have the vision? They have the vision with the spiders. Checking out Juice. Juice. He's gonna go back to farm. Doesn't see this as a living ward here. Chaos Knight doesn't have that blink dagger though, so not gonna be able to close the gap. Well, too far away from the blink dagger. They might just try and go. All they're gonna try and do is get that Rubik's Edge. Now in the back lines. Richmond, really, he might be chased down. Status Turn comes out now as well. PMA's got himself the BKB going. This Phoenix is not going to get the Supernova. He take down both supports on the side of Moneymakers. And now Lucas pops his own BKB. Got to come in and get the kill to release. He's going to be able to get this one more right click. He does. Takes it down. Sanity's Eclipse will be dropped now on Juice. His own BKB will be wearing off. And this Ego, he pops his. The toss in. Daze. He wants to get through to the back. Involved once again. As everything falls off my desk. That's what you hear. And if you hear anything at all, Ego, you will be taken care of. Oh, what pushed it? Maybe it's just a win. Yeah, it was able to take a great fight there. You can get the kill onto Ego. Or just a bit of a... yeah, getting the kill onto Ego, that was a really good fight. You take down the two supports and Ego, forcing out another BKB charge from Ego there as well. The Dragonite popped his own BKB down to 8 seconds now, I do believe, but it was a good XP gain there for Got the Juice as well. Gets him up nearly to that level 18 on the Dragonite. He's going to have these Zagadam set there pretty much at the same time he has the level 18, so the Black Dragon will be coming out on that next phase of the Dragon form. And yeah, you can just see that Navi Jr., they're playing away. They know that in terms of fights, they can go pretty darn even with the lineup of Moneymakers.
In strength is victory.
So they're just playing away. They're not taking fights on Moneymakers' terms. You know, they're letting Moneymakers come to them, but they're the ones engaged. They're the ones finding the wraparounds. And I mean, Daze is finding some good tosses in there as well. Like I said, just tossing the Broodmother right back in. So the Broodmother has to panic, run himself away over the webs. You got DK. Level 18 picked up. He's got the Aghanims flying out to him now, the completed Aghanims. And we'll see just how quickly, you know, they want to try and take an objective once this Dragon form is back up. Maybe take a fight, because you can push down. You can definitely, with the Black Dragon form, you can definitely push down this mid tier 1, and then maybe look to the Roach Pit as well. Everybody's BKB, I mean, Timbersaur's BKB is going to reset. You've got Lucas's BKB back up in the next 7 seconds as well. Maybe if Lucas is stuck around the fight, I mean, you've got to look, he's got the armlet coming through, but he's not the tankiest hero in the world. Going towards the Bloodthorn here as well on the Chaos Knight. Already got himself the Mage Slayer. But yeah, maybe with that BKB, if you just stuck around in the fight. Never mind, Rubik. Black Dragon form is going to be revealed. The toss comes through. So maybe gets the kill onto the Rubik from the river. Yeah, with this Dragon form coming through, not a fresh Dragon form, Dragonite will be able to go onto this tier 1. There's not really a whole lot that Moneymakers can do up against this one.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just have to let it go down.
Dire's middle tower, it's gone.
Slayer, he does see Daze, or does Daze see him now as well? Out of mana, won't be able to get off the diving from Richmond as well. They have the reveal. They'll be able to get the kill into no, the Supernova, it comes out. They've got the drag back. He will be able to get the kill on Daze as the fight turns into day. And that fight turns from Moneymakers. In fact, they get off the kill onto Riddy's now as well. And here I was making, you know, trying to sound clever. Night into day, and the fight from Navi into Moneymakers. And this might open up the Roach Pit as well, with these two supports being down. Yeah, Hurricane fight coming out here for the OD. It's going down fairly quickly as well on the side of Moneymakers, and it looks like Navi Jr. again just not able to contest into this one. So first Aegis, you give it over to Ego or Lucas. Ego looks like he's going to be the man. So the net worth swinging in favor of Moneymakers. Now it looks like objectives right too good. You want to look for that tier 1 tower top. The creeps, at least the Spiderland's pushing in onto it, because the creep wave is pushing in favor here.
Top tower is under attack.
Of the side of Navi Jr. Reduce Richmond is in the mid lane. Are they going to go for a 5-man smoke group up, look for a wraparound kill here as the Broodmother still playing that living ward on the cliffs? Committing to that Cliff Teasy roleplay here, BB. How far away from the hex is he as well? The he's about 1,700 gold away from the hex to hit this brood. And the chase down comes onto the brood. Brood can get himself away again. He has those creeps. Damage coming through though. Is he going to be able to finish him off? He's going to be able to. The Astral comes out defensively now as well. Igor. Telekinesis onto that Tiny. And Tiny going to be taking a lot of damage. He will go down. Igor. He drops 2 heroes once again. He's trying to do it again. He holds that BKB though. It looks like the Broodmother will get out alive. Rubik won't be so lucky. So supports taking all the damage in this fight. So now Richmond goes down. We have the chase onto the Dragonite. Got the juice. Has that TP. We'll TP him back towards the tier 2. Force staff. No! They have the vision. They have the catch. They have the kill on the Dragonite. Surely the Meteor Hammer comes through. And Juice pops his BKB. Trying to waste as much time as possible. Here, Lucas. Does he have the Blink Dagger? He does on the Chaos Knight. And they're going to be able to cancel off the Dragonite's Blink because of that Sunray. Really good fight. And a really good response to just having the vision with the web, I guess. No, what gave the vision? Was it? It's the wall on the cliff, maybe, I think. And the Force staff coming forward, yeah. So they saw where the Dragonite was going in the trees. And the TP was just there in time
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
to get the lockdown with the Astral. Could have BKB TP'd out, he would have been out no problemo. But damage was just enough there to catch as well because he didn't BKB before he TP'd. Thought he could get himself out without using that BKB charge. It cost him his life. Might even cost him a tier 2 tower here in the mid lane as well. Phoenix going to go for a hex of his own. Bruno, they're going to be about 600 gold away from this hex as well. So the Mystic Staff that PB has to buy up. Well, the way he's farming through the jungle, you know, this tier 2 tower being pressured in the mid lane as well. The tier 2 tower actually not going to go down here, but all the pressure coming out from the side of Moneymakers. Starting to be applied here onto Navi Jr. Navi Jr. again. After a good couple of fights, some great early game potential. Moneymakers are just grouping up.
Radiant's
Looking to get the push down.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Double damage.
Igor still has 2 minutes. Has a double damage rune now as well. Going towards his own blink. The smoke coming out. And Moneymakers, they want this kill. They might be able to find Dave. Dave's going to be unlucky enough to jump into the Chaos Bolt comes through. Even the Sunray.
He's now dominating.
Richmond just has to go for that quick jump away here. They might even be able to get the catch onto PMA. PMA doesn't pop the BKB. Gonna try and go for that TP, but there was a telekinesis. Didn't break the vision, and now with the right click coming through, PMA. He's got no TP. Can he walk himself away from this one? The Timmy Chamber, Lucas is looking to cut him off that BKB. It will be wearing off now as well. So the damage, it's going to stack up to get the kill onto PMA. And while that is his Ags, in about... Oh no, so he doesn't have the Staff of Wizardry. Okay, I thought he picked that one up. Never mind then, that's not even his Ags. DK using the last of the Dragon Forms to try and put pressure onto the tier 2 tower in the top lane. Yeah, that is the Hex now for the Brood.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Igor about halfway towards his blink. You see here, BB just looks pushing this mid lane. Lucas, how's he looking? He's got his blink dagger, he's got that Bloodthorn. He's got himself top of the net worth as well here. This Chaos Knight really recovered from some... It was only a little bit of early lane pressure put onto Lucas, but at the minute, Navi Jr. 13k net worth behind. And this is, again, the potential to get themselves into Division 1. They get the dive in, they're going to be able to get a kill onto the Storm right now as well. Storm, surely not able to get himself alive from that. Chaos Knight, the lockdown static Storm was used. But now, Moneymakers, they might just try and look to break the base here with the Phantasms coming through. You've got the Phantasm Illusions looking to push down on the bottom lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Oh man, what? Get up on out of here.
Yeah, the DK. He's not going to be able to help his teammates defend this. He's away from the base, looking for the farm, looking for the Manta-style recipe. He's still got about 300 gold before he's going to be able to pick this one up. His base will be broken here. The Meteor Hammer starting to fly through. Fortifications already being used. And it looks like Moneymakers, they will go. Aegis will be reclaimed. But not before this tier 3 tower goes down. And now Lucas will set up on the mid lane of Brax. Jump in, the Hex comes out though, Daze. He was looking for a really good throwback, but quick fingers come out from Beanie and Daze. He's going to be the one going down here. Igor sitting in the Sunray. Trying to use these Mantle Illusions to push back, with the Meteor Hammers coming through now as well from Igor onto this. They're going to lose the melee racks. Look at how quickly this is going to go. That Richmond dive in. Sunray comes through though with the Supernova and the buyback from Daze. Richmond, he has to get himself away from the Supernova. Glimpse onto the Phoenix. No. Astral Imprisonment keeps him from being glimpsed back here. Whether they take a lot of damage away from this melee racks, a lot of damage onto the range racks as well. Do you want to look for a reset? So maybe with this Aegis being down here, out will Devourer, Destroyer, Decorator, whatever his name is, he's going to be able to get his Blink Dagger as well. And then the Hex to come through from the OD. So what would he actually get rid of here? Maybe just the Witchblade? Or is it just boots? You just straight up get rid of your boots to get the Hex in. Because you have the Hurricane Pike. Navi Jr. looking for a smoke up though. We'll see here. Who's going to be able to find, if anybody? Richmond, there is no vision here from the side of Moneymakers to see the Storm Spirit in the jungle, to see really. You've seen the smoke break. The Dragonite was the closest to as well. It looks like they're setting up for a Roche pit take, just in case. But I mean, Roche isn't going to be up for another minute and 16 seconds. At least a minute and 16 seconds as well. So you do have the second time to come out. Storm's still going towards the Ags as well. The BKB, Ags-wise, he's going to be a long way away from it here, Storm Spirit. So I wonder if he goes for the Sanj and Kai first. He's already got the Kai on the board. I wonder if he goes for that Sanj first, just to offer some more protection. Lucas coming in with the Shadow Blade. Do they have a reveal? No! And Richmond careful comes through the Phantasm Illusions. Do they have the damage? Telekinesis will be there. They absolutely do to blow up Richmond. Richmond wasn't able to get that BKB off. The Silence Eclipse comes through. The Icarus dive. No, the Astral is going to keep it alive for a little bit longer, but do they have enough damage to keep this? Certainly don't. The Phoenix will go down. PMA, he came back into this one, pops his own BKB. Looks at the damage. Lucas will a couple more right clicks. Now they get the kill onto 3. Make it maybe 4 here. Got the Juice trying to fly himself away in the Dragonfall, but Ego with the blink forward. Has Astral up in 7 seconds. They are trying, but got the Juice with the flying movement speed. Bingman couldn't get the telekinesis off. Couldn't get it off, and now got the Juice. Gonna go for the TP away, but Lucas actually chasing onto these illusions. But again, they've taken down 3 heroes. They only lost the Phoenix for this as well. The damage coming through from the Dragon Knight's illusions onto Lucas. Lucas has got to be careful here. Even if it is only an illusion from the Dragon Knight, will be able to just push this lane out for a little bit longer. Yeah, Lucas has to look for the Chaos Strike to get his lifesteal back. Does want to go towards that silver. Back in about 300 gold. So what's it going to be? About 800 gold. He's going to have the full item. Chrysalis is going to be up in about 300 gold.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not a massive ask here for the side of Moneymakers. Just to wait out this next buy for the Chaos Knights. He does get his life back as well. So yeah, there's the Chrysalis. Silver Edge up in 200 gold. You're going to use the Phantasm to farm, it looks like, on the Chaos Knight. Roche is back up. It's a quick one as well, Roche. So that's going to be the Aegis and the Shard. 18k net worth here as well. The Phantasm's trying to push up this bottom lane, but the DK illusion from the Manta is going to do the exact same, but the Phantasm illusion lasting a little bit longer might be able to push in with a double catapult as well. That's going to be the Silver Edge through for Lucas. Yeah, there it is. The lane pushing in. The Phantasm's on the bottom lane. There is still a tier 3 tower as well. The double catapult wave, it might just be enough to pull somebody back from the side of Na'Vi, who's inside the pit here, got the Juice. You know this is going on. I mean, they have clip vision, so they're going to see Daze and PMA behind the pit. They know they're going to come in. Surely they're going to come into this. Igor, they are making a move towards this. Roshan, it isn't the quickest in the world. They see got the Juice moving through. Lucas in the Silver Edge to reveal though. After pop the BKB, the damage coming through onto got the Juice, but got the Juice pops his own BKB. He's Dragon Knight illusion doing a lot of damage onto Lucas. Lucas has to try and get himself away from this one. Silver Edge trying to keep himself alive. The Astral here as well. It might be enough. Sands Eclipse gets dropped. The 4-staff now as well. BB, can they keep Lucas going? Lucas will go down. Moving over. Backlines. PMA uses BKB for that there as well. Can they get the kill onto the Tiny and the Trees and Slayer? Well, they do take down Riddies. Now the BKB who bought back to this. It is going to be Riddies. Can they go into the Dragon Knight? Dragon Knight trying to get himself away, but diving for Richmond. Richmond, he's got Hex up now as well. Do they have the damage to take down Igor? Might be able to know they turn it around. Richmond's going to go down. The chase is on. That's going to be the kill onto Daze. 2 buybacks coming through because they are losing the base of this creep wave pushing in. But it looks like it's going to be another Roshan going the way. Oh, I mean, Lucas is down.
That should help.
So maybe not even. There's Igor looking to just de-push his top lane. Catapult wave here from the side of Moneymakers, pushing onto the tower in the bottom lane. Stormspirit's backing onto this. They maybe know there's no buyback here onto Lucas for the next 30 seconds, or they're taking that risk. They are looking towards the Roshan, and again, it's not the fastest Roshan in the world, but can they get any vision? They're going to be able to get this one for free. Yeah, Aegis, it goes away at Richmond, so Stormspirit having that second life. He's been picked up a few times here, Richmond. 4, 5, and 6 on the Stormspirit. So he really does need that Aegis. It will be a massive helping hand for him. And Juice, these Dragonite illusions really are starting to do damage. Oh, did they get the catch out? They pop this Aegis right off the bat. That is not where the Stormspirit wants to be now as well. Did he have that BKB? The damage coming through now as well. He's going to be able to jump himself away. But that's an Aegis and another BKB charge just to get Richmond out of danger that he put himself in the first place. Tiny might have found the Rubik, but the Rubik still put himself away. They actually go for this one now as well. Dave's looking to run away. BB on the hunt. And there you go. They get the Hex out. Do they have the control? Lucas was that Chaos Ball. They might be able to know he pops the BKB. Do you have the Reality Rip pullback now as well? He gets the Timber Chain. It does connect. Oh, the Reality Rip pulls him all the way back. They might be able to. Will get the kill onto Daze. Maybe they want to pick that one up. And now in the back lines, they jump in. They have the BKB up for Owl Devourer again. They do. It looks like he's going to have to pop this here. Igor damage. They've got the Hex once again onto PMA. PMA, he won't be able to get himself away this time. The Timber Chain, it won't be enough. He's dead. They've got 3 heroes down on the side of Na'Vi. Buyback on PMA if they want it. They wait for this creep wave to push in.
Radiant's middle barracks are getting hit.
Might be enough to break this base up from the side of from the side of Moneymakers. Dragonite illusions again, trying to do what they can, but BB's got the pull onto the creep wave as well. The double catapults to be pulled towards the mid lane. It looks like trying to defend this Rax, and it will be at least the ranged Rax to go down. It looks like it's going to be a melee Rax here as well.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Yeah, now the Phantasm coming through from Lucas. He is looking to clean up this base, looking to break the tier 3 tower on the bottom lane as well. As the creep wave pushing in. See the tower down there. They go for the damage to the Dragonite. They've got the Hex off on the Dragonite once again. Do they have the damage to get the kill? It looks like they might do. They do have the control with telekinesis. And that is the death of the Dragonite for 90 seconds here. Moneymakers, can they take down Richmond? Richmond's going to be able to get himself away with the ball. Lightning. Backlines. PMA does take down Lucas. Lucas has the buyback. Toss back onto BB, but BB is going to be able to survive his teammates and beating them. Has he earned it? Daze gets really down low. BB might want to try and go for the chase. The insatiable hunger comes out. So did the Greaves. They might be able to get the kill onto Daze. Daze can get himself away from this one. Has the toss. BB doesn't give a toss. He gets killed. Spawns Violence down as well. Phoenix with the TP out. Is it going to be in time? It looks like it might be. And Rudy's inside the Static Storm. Kivas comes out. Rudy's will go down. Only PMA left alive. BB just get himself away from this one. He might be able to go for the walk away. There is nothing to cancel a TP if he wants to go for that. But everybody aside from PMA on the side of Na'Vi Juniors go down. They did take down Lucas fairly early on though. So this is what I mean. He's going to be going for a Scotty. This is, you don't see any Satanics, no hearts here for the Chaos Knight. You know, just relying on that armlet toggle. 15, 4, and 8 on that Chaos Knight. Meanwhile, Na'Vi, how are they looking? Not great. Not great all around. 19 to 31 and a 23k net worth lead here for Moneymakers. Everybody outside of Na'Vi Juniors. Buyback wise, how's it looking? Tani has his buyback. No one else has theirs. Timbersword has already bought back. Dragonite's about 1,000 gold away from having his buyback. Stormspirit's already bought back here as well. Disruptor bought back. So the next fight for Moneymakers, if they win this one, they could look potentially to end the game because there might not be any heroes left on the side of Na'Vi. Slayer just looking to continue bombing up with a Hand of Midas on the Phoenix. Iron Disc, it's quite nice for the Phoenix. He's got the Glimmer Cape as well, so there's 5 ability. Even gets the Shard, so he gets the Supernova Sunray off as well. But yeah, no, this is looking really good for the side of Moneymakers. And if they're keeping track of buybacks, Timbersword's going to be going towards the Hex. I actually think he has... What's he? He's about 500 gold away from having the full Hex. BB going towards an Octarine Core. Oh, just tossing the jungle, but it's just onto the neutrals. Yeah, Octarine Core's going to be quite nice to get the Spawn Spiralings coming out. Silken Ball's going to expand, and the Insatiable Hunger left, right, and center. Be able to get it. He might actually get the catch out. The Hex comes through. Did he get it? The Santis Eclipse? Now PMA pops into BKB. Has to go for the TP away as well. Is he going to kill Daze? Or Daze will go down. Eagle with the damage. Well, the Duke pops his own BKB, but the Astral, assuming the Astral Bigman, it buys time for Eagle, and now got the Juice's BKB is down. Richmond will dive away now as well.
Oh, Radiant's top tower.
An overwhelm coming out from the side of Moneymakers. Yeah, got the Juice jumps in with the BKB, but that was a 6-second BKB. And the Astral, it lasts, what was that, 4 seconds? So that's 2/3 of the BKB gone already. Where the OD can just protect himself. What did he get rid of? Item-wise, he got rid of the Meteor Hammer. Okay, got rid of the Meteor Hammer, picked up the Hex, and now going to a Refreshers.
Whoa! They just killed Radiant's courier!
Oh no, PMA lost his courier. What was on it? Anything at all? Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be last chance saloon here coming up for Navi Jr. Again, if we lose a fight, buyback-wise, it's only, not even the timing. The timing's bought out, so only buybacks on the side of Moneymakers. Yeah, if they lose this one, it's probably going to be game over. I mean, they could still... They've only lost one lane of Rakta. They're going to be losing bases, buildings in the base as well as these poops do push in. So the TP comes back from Richmond. Richmond, if he needs, can dive PMA there as well. You know, Spider-Man's his way back to the lane with the Timber Source, Timber Chain.
Over here now.
An ill wind carries me.
Maybe looking for the push in. Again, they've exposed both tier 3s, and it looks like they're going to try and control this triangle. Try and control the area around the Roche Pit. Maybe not. The Phoenix is against that way. The Index is going to pop in. Diving from Lucas as well. Sunray, but look at how quick. Oh, that Chaos Knight just gets absolutely deleted there as well. And it looks like the Chaos Knight bought out for the Skadi in this next fight. Backline, so BB, what can he do? Can he get the kill onto Dave? Dave's going to get pretty down low. The Dragon out with the Dragon Tail though. Bignum. You want to get the kill onto the Rubik as well. Bignum's going to get pretty down low. The Chakram damage and PMA. They're winning this fight. The Hex comes out now. It's the Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knight's got the BKB once the Hex wears off, but it's going to be enough to keep him alive. Pops the BKB. Astral onto Igor. Doesn't have his... What? Refresher comes out now, so trying to get himself away from this one. And it looks like, I mean, the OD, he saw the BKB to get the kill and to got the juice though. To get the Refresher out, he sells the BKB.
Bottom tower's getting hit.
And it looks like he's going to buy another one, but the Refresher more important to the OD here than the BKB.
Tower's under attack.
I mean, they did get the kill onto 3. The buyback, though, the Dragon Knight got enough gold from the kills onto Lucas, as well as BB and Bignum to get the gold for the buyback.
That should help.
Rubik going towards his own Hex. 3+3 supernova hit count here for Phoenix. I think it's quite nice, especially again when there's not really that many right clickers on the side of Navi. Dragon Knight, okay, the Dragon Knight does okay. And Storm Spirit doesn't have the worst attack animation in the world. So it isn't awful. If they want to try and go. So yeah, the supernova having that +3 hits, that will be really nice for the Phoenix. Again, has the shard refresher to come out for the Phoenix as well. So double trouble with the refreshers on the Phoenix and the OD. Now he sells his boots and he buys back the BKB. On the OD. Yeah, okay. So the refresher more important for the OD. It seems like Roshan going to be a quick moment for this. He's back up. They actually got the dive here. They might be able to. Lucas has got the BKB. The Chaos Ball comes out. It's going to be a trying to lose him really. But Igor, he's going to go down. He has no buyback. He's brought out to get the BKB back now as well. And Lucas is going to take a lot of damage, but so will PMA. Going to get himself away from this one. The Chakram Timber Chain out though. And Riddies will buy back into this fight. Yeah. 85 seconds now without your OD. Roshan coming back up in the next 7. Phantasm Illusions looking to push out the bottom lane with the catapult. Because this next fight might come around the Roche Pit. Curse Knight still. Swift Blink. I'm really surprised it's a Swift Blink and not something like a Heart or a Satanic. Because even with 3.2k health here, the Chaos Knight just keeps getting deleted. Keeps really getting burnt through. Phantasm's pushing in. Double catapult wave here as well. Double catapult wave pushing into the mid lane. No, is it just super groups? It is super groups. Fight around the roof, but though, they might be able to get a catch chance of Dave. Dave is going to get himself away. There's going to be a Icarus dive into the Supernova. Now Richmond. Everybody needs to get themselves away. Even got the juices. BKB will be wearing off. And he lost 2 from this Riddies then. That's the dieback there onto Riddies as well. PMA on the back lines. He's just looking for his own TP out. And the base, it is pushing in. Look at this now on the bottom lane. Quick reprieve from that fight. Roshan, it will be taken away here from the side of Moneymakers. Age is probably going the way of Lucas, but they're going to lose the melee racks here. It looks like the catapult's pushing in on the bottom lane. Nope. Okay, the Dragon Knight comes in just in time to clean up this bottom wave pushing. And the Spiderlings, look at the Spiderlings on the map everywhere spread out around this high ground to make sure no one from Navi Jr. can get the jump. Lucas gets the Aegis. Refresher shot here as well for the Chaos Knight. Broodmother takes the cheese. Yeah, Octarine Core's out now for the Broodmother. So cooldown reduction onto things like the Greaves, the Hex, all of his spells. We will see how Navi are going to defend this one with the OD coming back alive now as well. The racks on the bottom lane are really darn low, and Moneymakers want to push into it. Finish it off with this Aegis coming through here. Chaos Knight not too far away from the Eagle Song as well. About 600 gold, 650 gold from the Eagle Song here, Lucas. Being able to get that swift flick off. Golden Juice comes in. Does he have that BKB if he needs it? It looks like it's up in 2 seconds now. The Ashel comes out. These Dragon Knight solutions going to be cleaned up as well from the Sunray. Lucas going to be revealed again. Has that Aegis for the X? It comes out as Dave. Dave's going to be locked down. Lucas pops his own BKB. Got the juice. He's run down by Lucas. Lucas, he has that reality rift to get him up in a couple of seconds. It looks like Eagle with his own BKB. Richmond popping his. Has to go all the way back into the base. And he will lose his second lane of racks.
Would go that quick. Man, I'm pissed. Radiant spawn and barracks are gone, and I'm pissed.
Did he just go for Megas here on the side of Moneymakers? Glimpse. They get a glimpse back onto Slayer, but Slayer, he's got that Supernova if he needs it. Ashel comes out. Dive in. They might be able to get the lockdown. Hex comes out to the Dragon Knight as well. Glimmercade. It keeps him alive. Lucas taking a lot of damage, but again has that Aegis now. The first shot into his tree. He's not even going to die the once. Oh, he is going to die the once. It looks like Swiftness will come out now, though. Supernova, it pops. You get the stun onto PMA. PMA's BKB is going to be wearing off. The damage onto the Dragon Knight. They're going to be able to get a kill onto the DK. Richmond stunned up now as well. Doesn't have his own BKB, so has to go get himself away with the ball lightning. Buybacks from the Storm Threat and the Dragon Knight. She's still available onto BB here as well. Greaves are back up. Get the kill, surely. Richmond, he's going to be going down at 120 seconds. Dave, the stun comes out. Supernova's out once again. Nobody else clear. Got the juice, no BKB. And Got the Juice will go down. Navi Jr. will go down into popping the GGs. I mean, there was a good couple of fights. There were fights where it seemed like Lucas, he was being blown up at the start of every single fight here on this Chaos Knight. 19, 5, and 14, those gave as good as he's got. Yeah, it just seemed like at the beginning, Navi Jr. had this mid-game timing with